Yes, good morning. Today we will discuss about iterative incremental model. Right. Incremental model is a process of software development where requirements are divided into multiple standalone modules of the software development lifecycle. See, incremental model, it is a process of software development. Right. This model requires this model in this incremental model where the requirements, whatever the requirements that are gathered from the customer, those requirements are divided into multiple standalone modules, right, of the software development lifecycle. The requirements are divided into different standalone modules of software development cycle. And in this model, each module goes through the requirements, design, implementation, and testing phases. In the incremental, iterative, and incremental model, each module, whatever the requirements, are divided into standalone modules. Each and every module go through all the phases like requirements phase, design phase, implementation, testing phases. Every subsequent release of the module adds function to the previous release. Already we discussed that the release means after developing a particular module, that module will be released to the testing department for testing, to perform testing on that particular module. Every subsequent module release of the module adds function to the previous releases. This process continued until the complete system achieved. That means, right, the adding the functions to each and every release for all the releases, for all the subsequent modules, we can add all the functions. This process is continuous until all the modules are completed, the complete system achieved, right? So the diagram shows the incremental model, right? First, requirements phase. After that, we'll go to design and development phase, later testing, later implementation. This is build one. That is, build means after developing the particular module, it is called as build. That build is released to whom? To the testing department. For what? To perform the testing. So this is build one, which is going to be released. After that, build two. Again, this is one module, this is second module, and this is third module, and so on, n modules. 1, 2, so on, n. Right. In this way, we can increment the modules. That's why we can call it as an incremental model. The various phases of iterative incremental model are as follows. The first one is requirement analysis. In the first phase of incremental model, the product analysis expertise identifies the requirements. Right. What is the first phase of incremental model? The requirement analysis. What will happen in this first phase, requirement analysis? The product analysis, the product analysis expertise identifies the requirements of the customer. Who is going to analyze the requirements? The product analysis expertise. The person who has expertization in product analysis, that person, that analysis expertise can identify the requirements. And the system functional requirements are understood by the requirement analysis team. And all the system functional requirements of the customer should be understood by the requirement analysis team, because only the team members will going for developing the project. So definitely the team should able to understand all the requirements of the customer very clearly, so that all the functional requirements are understood by the analysis team. To develop the software under the incremental model, this phase performs a crucial role. So in order to develop the software by using the incremental model, this requirement analysis phase plays a very crucial role, right? Next, go for the design and development phase. In the second phase, design and development of incremental model of software development lifecycle, the design of the system functionality and the development methods are finished with success. What do we do in the second phase? The system functionality design and the development methods are finished with success in the second phase, that is called design and development phase. When the software develops new practicality, the incremental model uses style and development phase, right? And the next one is testing phase. In the incremental model, the testing phase checks the performance of existing function as well as additional functionality. What is the third step of incremental model? That is testing phase. What is the purpose of testing? The purpose of testing is to check whether the software is working fine or not, whether all the functionalities of the particular software is working fine or not. I have to check for that. That is called as testing. Yes, here the testing phase checks the performance of each existing function. Whatever the functions that are existed, all the existing functions should be checked whether the functions are working fine or not, and the performance of the function is good or not, as well as additional functionality. Okay, apart with the existing functionality, we'll also check for the additional functionality also. In the testing phase, the various methods are used to test the behavior of each task. Hence, in this testing phase, the test engineers will use various methods. Why do they use the methods? The methods are used to test the behavior of each task. How the behavior of the task. You have to check for that. For that purpose, they are using various types of methods, right? And go for the fourth one, that is called implementation. Implementation phase enables the coding phase. That means the implementation phase is nothing but developing the coding phase of the development system. It involves the final coding that design in the designing and development phases and test the functionality in the testing phase. After completion of this phase, the number of product working is enhanced and upgraded up to the final system product. Okay, whatever we are designing and whatever the functionalities were tested in the testing phase, right? After completion of this phase, the number of product working is added. Enhancing is nothing but adding and upgraded the final system product, right? This is about the implementation. So the next one, advantages of incremental model. What are the advantages of incremental model? In incremental model, the errors are easy to be recognized. It is very easy to identify the errors in incremental model because they are going step by step, phase by phase. It is easier to test and debug. That means incremental model is very easy to test and to identify the bugs, and it is more flexible, right? Simple to manage risk because it handled during its iterations, right? Incremental model is very simple to manage the risk. if the risk or phase arised, it is very easy to manage the risk because it is handled during its iterations. For each iteration, the risks are going to be reduced. The client gets important functionality early. All these are the advantages of incremental model. Then go for the disadvantages of incremental model. Need for good planning. Here, in incremental model, the planning is somewhat better, somewhat good. Okay, it need to develop good planning. The total cost is very high in incremental model, so the customer has to bear very high cost, and well-defined module interfaces are needed in incremental model. All these are the disadvantages. So this is about iterative incremental model, right? The next model will be discussed in the next class. Okay, thank you.